Welcome back to Sunrise. Okay, guys, it's time for our animals to get in on the Valentine's Week action, but with a little twist. We're going to get an understanding of the procedures, spaying and neutering, and how they impact our pets and community. So this week in WAGS, brought to you by True Pets, we're addressing pet overpopulation, and Debbie Lightheart joins from Montego Bay by way of Zoom to discuss her role in managing our pet population. Good morning.
Good morning.
Are we there? Are we there? Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. You know, we are talking about spaying and neutering this morning, and I just want to firstly just ask, why are the spay and neuter clinics so important in addressing pet overpopulation?
Spaying and neutering is the only way out to deal with the overpopulation in every country.
Oh, okay.
Some people sometimes think that it is. I mean, I heard somebody say to me, "Oh, it's cruel. It's cruel to do that to animals." But what is your stance on that? Because I do feel like we're seeing a lot less strays now, and I do believe it's because we have taken that stance at even like a JSPCA to make sure that all the animals that come through there are spayed and neutered. So tell us what you think about people when, you know, what can we say to people when they say, "Oh, it's a cruel thing"?
Well, to some people, yes, they do think it's cruel, but unfortunately, if you do not spay and neuter your pets, or the street animals is what I work on mainly, is you will have an overpopulation of street animals on the road getting hit by cars, being, you know, stoned by people who don't want them around, running in packs. There's lots of benefits to spaying and neutering your pets.
For those who are unfamiliar and they're hearing, oh, spaying and neutering, clarify the terms. What does spaying and neutering do to animals? Let me understand it, please.
So this is exactly what you're showing is what the benefits. Benefits for spaying and neutering your pets is that they will live a long, healthier life. They will have less tumors, they'll have less cancers, TVT, they'll maintain a better weight, which means that you don't have to feed your dog so much.
Is there a specific age that you have to do this by, or is there a time where you can no longer do this?
No, we have spayed and neutered animals up to 10 years old. Usually we do try and do it before their first heat if it's a street animal, which is like around 6 months. And then if not, if it's a house animal that's in the house or fenced in a yard, we usually wait and try and do it in the first year.
Okay. I know, sorry, I was going to, immediately my mind goes to what the cost of something like this is, because I imagine for a lot of families that is a question or a concern, and they kind of avoid doing it because they think, oh, it may be too expensive to actually get it done. So could you kind of give us an idea of what that looks like, or is there anywhere that offers it maybe at a lesser cost or even maybe free?
Well, it depends on the weight of the dog and whether it's a male or a female. Definitely a male is a cheaper operation because it's a quicker operation with less drugs and other things involved with it. A female would cost more. So they start about, I'd say, somewhere around $15,000 in a private practice. You can get, JSPCA does offer a great rate, and most of ours are done through donations being raised so we can offer some help to the people, which we do low income and street animals here in Negril.
You know, I have to ask again, beyond the pet themselves, what is the broader benefit, or what are the broader benefits for the community?
What are the advantages?
No, what are the broader benefits, this idea of spaying and neutering, beyond the pet themselves? Can you repeat or explain to me so I can understand what are the broader benefits to the community?
If spaying and neutering an animal, you spay one female and neuter one male. Within 6 years, you have prevented 67,000 unwanted puppies.
Oh, that's a
That's
statistic.
just one of each species. So the other benefits again are your dog won't be trying to leave the yard. Once his hormones come in, especially a male, he is driven to get out of your yard during mating season and then do anything to find a female, which causes increased fighting. Also, it causes dogs to run in packs, get hit by cars. They're so driven by these hormones.
And I imagine if you even have two dogs, I have two dogs, a male and a female, we always are fretting, right? So it is important to get it done. Otherwise, you're in a constant state of trying to keep them apart when that time happens. And so it's a lot of responsibility on you, the owner, as well.
But you know what I just learned, though?
What?
She said spay a male and neuter a female.
I always get them confused.
So I understood that. Listen, I'm learning. Listen, thank you so much,
Debbie, thank you for being here with us. And thank you for the work that you are doing over at Negrill's Spay and let me get this right, Neuter Clinic. There you go. Appreciate you for taking the time out to speak with us this morning and giving us some clarity on that. You just gave us a statistic that blew my mind.
Absolutely.
Makes total sense. Thank you.
Our guest has been Debbie Hart, manager of Negrill's Spay and Neuter Clinic. So we have time for this morning in the segment called WAGS, brought to you by True Pet. It's time for another break, but don't go anywhere. Stick and stay. The legendary Barrington Levy will be in studio. Yeah, if you're about to leave, you don't want to leave.
You don't.
Still in the what? Still in the, all right, I'll talk to you about it after.
Alongside his creative director, Vani Coromanti.
Stay tuned for more Sunrise.